Hey guys, welcome to the Team Passion Fire team call. I'm so excited that you guys are tuning in, and I know this was kind of a last minute thing and we're recording the call this week, but it works out really awesome because we can get all the information in, and it is going to be definitely quality information. So I'm so excited, and this will be posted up on my YouTube page, and I will share it with Mary Lauren for her YouTube page. Everyone will have access to it. So today, what we are talking about is the journey from when you first become a coach, and where you think you want to go and what you think you want to do and your goals, and kind of those initial successes and struggles, and how you push through those to achieve more success in your business, kind of go from good to great. And a perfect example of that is Allison Hill. She is personally sponsored by Mary Lauren. So we wanted her to just kind of speak on that topic because, it can get exhausting and blah, 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 listening to me talk about my story and Mary Lauren talk about her story. And, people who you've heard her stories 1,000 times. Allie is a brand new diamond and has that fresh perspective. And so I'm really excited for us to hear from her today. So Mary Lauren is going to talk a little bit about Allison and all her fabulousness, and then we're going to let Allie talk.
All right. Hey.
I just unmuted you.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. I'm really excited that we could feature Allie today. She's had a pretty big couple months here. She's been a coach for just a little tiny bit over a year, and she's already hit that diamond level. And as of this Thursday, she's going to be 1-star qualifying. Huge. She just hit diamond, so she definitely has some nuggets that she can share with us. I've known Allie forever. We worked together at CC's Pizza back in 2007. That's whenever our friendship started. And didn't think that it would ever lead to something like this, but this is where our lives have taken us. And I'm really, really excited that she's with me on this adventure. And she definitely has some things she can share with us today. She's going to share with us how she started and maybe give us a little insight on what's brought her to today. So take it away, Allie.
I'm good now? Okay. So, yeah, I'm Allie, for those of you who don't know me. I'm a brand new diamond coach. 1-star this Thursday. Madeline wants to say hi. Hi, say hi.
Hi.
She has to say hi in every call, every video. So,
Did we lose her?
We did lose her. Let me unmute her. Are you still there, Allie?
yeah, I'm here.
Your video went away. We just wanted to be sure.
What the heck?
Right after you said Madison wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
So just keep going from there. It's fine. Oh, your face is back. Okay, go.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing Beachbody for a while, and just working on my own fitness without a coach. Actually, my first program was bought on Amazon because Amazon has a credit card, and I just I really wanted to lose weight after I had Madeline, and
Allie, we lost you again?
What is going on?
I don't know. Like, your face goes away and you're automatically on mute, even if you're still talking. I don't know.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
You're back.
Okay. Anyway.
Round 3.
Round 3. Third time's a charm. So, I saw Mary join as a coach, and I'd always thought about coaching before because I've known people that have coached before. And I was like, well, like maybe I would try it. And then Mary like finally approached me and she's like, you should coach. And I'm like, I don't know about that. She invited me to her challenge group, which I refused the first time because my best friend was also a coach. So I was like, hey, my best friend's coaching, sorry. But then my best friend ended up quitting coaching. So then I reached out to Mary and I was like, hey, do you still have that challenge group going? And I was like, I would like to join. So she added me and I started kind of just like helping people in the group. And she's like, dude, you really need a coach. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm going to talk to my husband about it and I'll let you know. So I signed up. I was like, I'm going to roll with it. We're going to see what happens. I paid the $40 to sign up. Did not care about Shakeology. Didn't believe in it. I just didn't care. I was like, no, we're gonna do the cheap route. Let's just do $4. So I did the $40 and I signed up. Within 5 days of me coaching, I had someone invest in Shakeology. And that's whenever Mary was like, I'm gonna teach you Power of 3. And I'm like, what the heck is that? She told me and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And I didn't. I didn't do Power of 3 for like the longest time because I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Like, no, like people will just come to me. Like, I've got this, So I didn't do Power of 3 for a while. And then it finally hit me. I was like, if I really want this business to work, I have to do Power of 3. I have to reach out to people because not everyone's always going to come to me. Like people are still going to come to me, but I have to take the next step and go further. You know what I mean? I have to be the one to reach out to people. Whenever I started adding friends, and inviting and everything just changed. Like it really did just change. Like everything just took a complete 180. So that's what led me to Diamond, about, just being myself and reaching out to people and doing what I'm supposed to do every single day. Imagine that. You do something you're supposed to do, it works. Imagine that. Mary. So yeah, I mean, whenever I started actually doing what I was supposed to do, big things started happening. As a newer coach, it is scary to reach out to people and send messages and send, friend requests to people that you don't know. Like that, yeah, it's scary. But after you start doing it, it's like, it's just something so simple. And like something so simple literally takes like an hour to do, like your whole day. Like you can have your Power of 3 done like in an hour. Like it's really not that hard. I used to make up excuses all the time. I'd be like, well, my kid's being wild. She still is wild right now, except she calmed down a little bit. But literally it takes 2 to 3 minutes to send a friend request to 3 people. I have my inviting script on my notes on my phone, because sometimes I do my Power of 3 on the computer. Sometimes I can't get to my computer, so I do it from my phone. No excuses. I have the invitation written up in my notes on my phone, and I literally copy and paste it to 3 people. How long does that take? You know what I mean? Like it does not, here she goes. It doesn't take that long to send a message or to send a friend request. So instead of making excuses, I just started to do it. If I couldn't, do everything in an hour, I was like, well, I'm on my phone. Let me do my 3 friend requests now, or 10, because sometimes I go a little crazy and I just start friend requesting people. But I'm like, okay, I'm already on my phone. I might as well just do one thing and get out of the way. And then in a little while I can do the invites. But if anything, if you're not going to do Power of 3, and I'm not saying don't do your Power of 3, But if you're not going to do Power of 3, please, for the love of Jesus, please post. Oh, whoops. Seriously, like, come on. You are not going to send someone a message and say, guess what I did today? I worked out and I drank my Shakeology, just so you know, just throwing that out there. It doesn't work like that. You have to show people that you're practicing what you preach. You can't, you have to show people what you're doing. And if you're not showing people what you're doing, then they're not going to know what you're doing. They're not going to want to be like, hey, I want to do that. Or, hey, I want to drink that Shakeology. They're not going to know if you're not sharing what you're doing. So, posting. Please post. If you post, I'm not saying that, again, whenever I wasn't doing my Power of 3, people were coming to me because I was posting. And they were seeing what I was doing. So even without the Power of 3, posting is that's a big deal. You have to post. You have to share what you're doing. And I've had so many people, just send me messages like, you're so inspiring and you're just awesome. And, even though I'm not working out, you just inspire me to get up off my butt and do something, you know what I mean? Just, you're inspiring people. And the biggest thing also too that I've learned, when you do invite someone and they say no, it sucks. Like when you want someone to do something that you want them to do and they don't do it, obviously that sucks, but you are still planting that seed. You're still just like what Mary did with me. She invited me to her challenge group and I said no, and then I came back to her and I was like, hey, can I join that challenge group? That's where it all starts. You have to ask. You have to ask in order to get, in order to know, and in order for them to be like, maybe, okay. And I've learned to just take that no as a not right now. Just because they say no that's not a final answer, So yeah, just doing what you're supposed to be doing changes everything. It's a complete game changer. And there's tons of moments where I just wanted to throw the towel in and quit. Like I remember messaging Mary plenty of times and being like, dude, like this is like stressful. I can't do this. Like I suck as a coach. I'm failing. Help me. Like, what do I do? And I remember just being like so stuck and like complaining to my husband, this sucks. You know what I mean? And everyone's going to have hard times, but you push through them. And if you quit, then you're quitting on yourself, If you keep going though, there is success. There are people out there that want to help you. You just have to find them, and you will find them. There will be people that want to coach, so you can't give up. And if like I said, giving up doesn't do anything, So if you do what you're supposed to do, Power of 3, there's tons of files in all of our groups, Passion Fire, Dreamcatcher, my group. There's files everywhere. Everything is all laid out for us. It's our job to take it and literally go with it. Like if we don't take it and run, it's just going to sit there like off to the side. You don't want to do that. So the major success that I found is do what you're supposed to do. Be yourself on your Facebook. Don't just slap up a picture and be like, here's my quote of the day with one sentence. People are going to be like, okay, why did you even say that? Dig deep down in your heart and explain how you feel about something. When you express your feelings about stuff that you believe in, people, it's like an eye-opener for people, and they're like, wow, like I just read that, like that's amazing, But so if you just be yourself and just explain how you feel about something, it works. Also too, what I try to do is like like we have people over every Saturday. Like that's like our mommy and daddy time because we don't have anyone here to babysit Madeline. Like we don't go out. So we basically rely on our friends to come over here and have a good time. What I do all the time, people will come over and they'll be like, hey, like, how's it going? And I always mention something about Beachbody. I always do. It's gotten my friend to get a challenge pack and Shakeology, and really love Shakeology and get it on Home Direct, just because I talk about it. So, excuse me 1 second. Okay, don't do that. Okay. We're trying to ride on small toys that aren't rideable toys. Anyway, so I always mention it. I mentioned it to my mom. Like I talk about it to my mom all the time. Obviously she knows what I do, you know what I mean? But talking about it so much has even got her thinking like, yeah, I think I want to get a bag of Shakeology, like, you know, next time I get paid or whatever. When you, like, reaching out to your friends is like the best thing. My best friend who quit coaching that had a really crappy upline coach, I mean, her upline coach did not even know how much the website fee was a month. That's how bad she was really bad. Needless to say that she is no longer a coach for Beachbody, but my best friend was like, you know, that was like so stressful. Like my upline just made it like so terrible. She just didn't want to do it. She's like, I don't know, Allie, I don't know. She signed up a couple days ago. If you keep talking about it with your friends, then they're like, okay. And who doesn't want their best friend on your team? I mean, why not? So I try to I talk about it with my friends all the time. I talk about it to Dave's coworkers, girlfriends, wives that come over here. I talk all about it. They're like, oh, like, what's so funny? Like, I'll be laughing about something. I'm like, oh, I'm just talking to, like, my upline coach. Like, oh, my gosh, like, we crack up and have a good time. And, you know, I'll just, okay. Oh, sorry. In the basket. Okay. Just got told. So, yeah, I get it out there whenever there is possibly a chance to get it out there. Like we're planning on going down to South Carolina for Easter, and my mom's gonna have all of her friends over to like just for them to meet us or whatever. And dude, I'm gonna have that Shakeology bottle out with like some water in it. Oh, Shakeology. Oh, let me tell you all about that. You know, but that's how, you know, I'll take my Shakeology bottle to like Target, like when I go shopping, like with water in it. And I've had people even be like, oh, I've heard that stuff's really good. I'm like, yeah, like, and then like we'll talk about like to a complete stranger. I mean, every way possible that you can get yourself out there, you can. You want a checkup? Okay.
So to recap a little bit and like let me know if I'm on the right track. So like planting seeds is definitely a top thing that you've done, not only online, but in your life in general, like random strangers, your friends, your family, you just kind of leave little seeds everywhere and then they blossom and you obviously do well with that. You hit a point where you realize the things that, you know, your upline and things that you've heard from others that make a successful coach, you've learned that actually utilizing these things works. Yeah. And I know for new coaches, you know, sometimes we all kind of want to do our own thing or don't really think we need all of the advice that everyone gives, but
I do what I want.
right. You know what? I'm good. You know, you can keep your power 3. I'm going to do my own thing and I will be great. And then realizing, oh, crap, maybe there was something to that. Okay. So kind of having that moment. And I think that's like everyone needs to have that moment. I know I did. I wasn't as strong off the bat. I mean, I did reach out to people, but I didn't reach out to a lot of people I didn't know. So I did start, you know, my tribe, but it wasn't the tribe I wanted. It wasn't the tribe that really connected to me, that wanted to flourish as coaches. They're just people in my life that randomly decided, okay. So, you know, really utilizing that power of three and having that moment, realizing you need to post, you need to do these things. So those are the two main huge things in your journey, you think, that got you to this point where you are today?
Yeah, I mean, there has to be a time where, because like I said, everyone is afraid of power of three. I hear it all the time. Like, did you do power of three? Like, oh no, you know, what is that? Okay, Madeline. We'll get you a checkup. But there's always gonna be that time, I think, that like everyone's gonna realize, like, okay, Madeline. There's always gonna be that time where like you just like snap out of it and you're like, okay, like this works. And if I had been doing this all along, like the second week that I was a coach and you told me all about it, I'm thinking to myself, like, well, shoot, like, I mean, if you really take the tools that everyone gives you and actually apply them and do what you're supposed to do, it seriously makes a world of difference. Does anyone want a 3.5-year-old?
I'll take it.
Okay, I have the doctor's kit.
It would round out the family.
Oh my gosh. I just, you know.
Because it's 6, 8, and 10, so we could have like 4, 6, 8, and 10.
We just have to do everything, you know, at the worst timing, you know.
It's fine. I agree with everything you said. I think a lot of times, like, we just get really stubborn. Inviting is always, and probably, it will not always, because I work on it daily, but it was always my biggest struggle too, because I had so much success without inviting people that I didn't see a need to invite anyone. I was like, dude, I got diamond with just sharing stuff. And I would talk to people, but at the time I didn't see it like I was inviting people, you know. I was having conversations with friends, the people I was searching on Facebook, but I didn't think of it as inviting. And then it occurred to me like a month ago, I was like, I was inviting. I just wasn't calling it power of threes. Like, I didn't, you know, Annie Reed didn't announce on a team call that power of threes was a thing until like a year ago. So, you know, I didn't know that I was doing power of threes. I just thought I was talking to people like in conversations. I was just having conversations with my friends. And I think sometimes when you join as a coach, you complicate it. We're always talking to people about our favorite restaurants. Nobody cares to tag their hairstylist in a post when they get their hair done. Like, go see her. She's awesome with, you know, doing hair or whatever. Or go see so-and-so that just opened this restaurant or whatever. And we don't think of it as a big deal. You know, we would have no problem shouting out our coach if we weren't coaches ourselves for being amazing. But then when we become one, we think it's creepy and weird. Like, no, we're just inviting you to something that works. I'm going to invite you to go to my baller hairstylist if I like the hairstyle that I got too. Like, it's just recommending what you're doing to people, friends, supporting friends. You know, if I want some unique 3D mascara, you know, I'll hit up somebody on the team for that because we're friends. It's not weird. And I think we get in our own heads and we make something simple complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not. That's all I had. Mary Lauren, you got anything?
No, I think that, you know, finding that moment when it all clicks is something that happened for Allie and has happened for all of us. That moment where we're just like, yes, all of this combined, it's what I should be doing, and I want this. And you have to, like, I know Allie has always had a driven mind, you know, maybe not so much with, like, the action, but she's always known she wants to be successful from the very beginning. Like, I even told her when we were talking about it, I was like, I know you and your drive. Like, I think, you know, we're going to be on the same level. And she's like, I know we will be. I'm like, okay. So from the beginning, she didn't doubt herself. Like, she knew she wanted to be successful. It was just finding that moment where she realized everything that needed to be done to get there. We need to find, our drive, the reason why we're doing it, and then focus on the things we need to do to get there. So I'm really glad that she shared that with us.
Agreed.
And Allie, do you have any final thoughts before we sign off here?
Okay, here's the stethoscope. Jeez Louise. Here you go.
The stethoscope.
This
This is like a business checkup call. See, Maddie knows.
This
It
checkup
all-
is very
also-
serious.
What? I didn't like it.
Okay. Anyway. No, I think that's pretty much it. Just yeah. Do your stuff.
Just do it.
Just do it. Oh my God.
Just do it. Don't be a thing.
Go Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.
You want to close it out, Mel?
What?
I said, you want to close it out, Mel?
Sure. So I hope this call helped. I know Allie's been an inspiration for me, just watching her and seeing her journey and where she started and where she is now. I'm so proud of her. And I hope, yeah, you're great. But so I hope this might inspire some of you guys out there to, find your why, do your stuff, and let's get rolling, huh? So just do it. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, okay?